So when I want to come to an Italian restaurant, I gotta make sure that I learn how to speak the language. Welcome to Donuts and Diners, the tastiest channel on YouTube. Today we're in Rocky Face, Georgia, and we found this cool little place called Doughboy's Pizzeria. Now, isn't that a cool sign? If this place is half as cool as their sign is, I can't wait to eat here. Now, what I understand, this building was built in 1947, and it was built as the town's post office. Now, since then, it's been everything from a grocery store to a hardware store and even a blacksmith shop. But now it's a pizzeria, and I'm glad it is because I'm a little bit hungry. So let's go try them out. Come on. All right, guys, we're at this little pizza place, and I'm excited about it because it's a little family-run place, but this place is awesome. Doughboys, oh. Guys, I'm here with John, and he is the owner of this awesome little place. So tell me, John, how long have you guys been in business here?
About 2 years and 4 months.
2 years and 4 months, so you're fairly new to the region. We've ordered our food. I ordered me a personal pan pizza with some good stuff on it. Yeah, it smells so good in here. I can't wait for it to come, and it's gonna be good. I just have this feeling. So, you see this pizza that just came to the table? Look at that. I ordered this with pepperoni, sausage, and jalapenos. Now, I don't know about you, but if you like jalapenos and you like pepperoni, the two together are awesome. That's a good flavor combination. And I want you to see this crust. It's got a nice golden brown. It's a nice thick crust. Oh, and it's done perfectly on the bottom. Oh, look at that. They let us in on the secret. Stone baked pizza. I tell you what makes pizza better. If you make it with a stone, what happens is that stone is perfectly even heat around the pizza, which makes that crust brown up just perfectly. Makes that crust crisp up perfectly. There's no uneven heat underneath it. That's why their crust is done so well, because it's baked on a stone. That tells you they know what they're doing. I can't wait to dig into this. And my wife got sausage, Canadian bacon, and onion. If you like onion, I bet you would like that, but I can't do it myself. So I'll let her eat the whole thing tonight. I won't even take a bite. All right, guys. Amen. What are you kind of most known for on your menu? What would you say people come in for the most?
Meat lover pizza and the calzone.
Meat lovers pizza and the calzone. What else goes on a meat lovers pizza?
Pepperoni, sausage, bacon, Canadian bacon, breakfast bacon. The sausage is Italian hot sauce.
Italian hot sausage. That's what I'm talking about. This pizza looks like it's going to be a fork and knife situation, and so I'm going to be sophisticated and do a fork and... No, I'm not. Here we go. That's some good pizza there. Look at that. I mean, when your toppings stretch 3 miles high, look at that. That cheese won't quit stringing.
1 hour later.
It just will not quit stringing. Look at that. I just added twice the height to my pizza. Here we go, first bite. Wow. That's really good. The crust is done just about perfect. I don't know that you could do the crust any better than that.
We have people that come from surrounding counties that drive up here, once or twice a week, and they eat with us.
Well, if they're coming up here,
hard to find.
They're coming up here once or twice a week. You must be doing something right.
Well, we get this thing packed up after the ball games. We've had this place packed out 2 or 3 times, in one day. Just, family get-togethers. We have some people that rent this little room right here, and they just all get together. We're expanding next door, opening a game room for the family center.
Awesome. Oh, game. I like game rooms.
When you bake a jalapeno on a pizza, it just gets better. Anytime you cook a jalapeno, it gets better. If you like jalapenos and you like pepperoni, the two together are awesome. There's just the right amount of sauce. Sometimes pizza has too much sauce on it, and sometimes pizza has too little sauce on it. But they've got their combinations just right. Their ratio of ingredients just right. You gotta have that ratio right. So now I've got me, you guys know I like spicy stuff. So I've got the jalapenos on here, I've got the little peppers on here. And some people think pepperoni's a little bit spicy. So you put all those together, here you go, one more bite. Have any of you guys ever seen a show on TV called Barnwood Builders? If you've ever seen this show, these guys, they go and they tear down really old barns and log cabins, and then they repurpose them and they rebuild them. So it's a really cool show. If you ever watch it, do you ever see it? Barnwood Builders. But they do this one thing on the show that I always think is really cool. When they go to rebuild something, they always yell out. When they set the very first log on the place, they say, first log. When they say the last log, they say, last log. So, in honor of Barnwood Builders, here we go. Last piece!
Okay, now, you gotta tell me about this because I noticed on my way in that there is all kinds of ice cream up by the front counter up there.
That is something
I saw something on there called ice cream nachos. What is that?
That is something new my wife came up with about 3 months ago, and she was breaking up.
I'm gonna have to try ice cream nachos. He hasn't even told me about it yet.
She had some crumbles of the waffle cones, and she just came up with waffle cone nachos. And it's waffle cones that's crumbled up, throw in little hot sauce pieces, and then you put ice cream on it, and you pop it.
That sounds
You know,
delightful.
Taco Bell's got their nacho and cheese. We got the.
Hey, you can't go wrong with any type of nachos, but especially if it's got ice cream on it. That's what I say.
And we
But now I'm sad. It's the last piece. But now I'm happy because we got dessert. Dessert's coming up here in just a second, so I'm gonna get through this quick so we can get to dessert. I want you to look, everybody. I made a happy plate. And Elvis would be so happy if he was here because he loves pizza. And let me remind you, Elvis is a subscriber to the channel, and you should be a subscriber to the channel too. So if you haven't already, click that subscribe button down below. Also, here's a big thing. Give us a big thumbs up like. It really does help the channel. The more we get of those, the more YouTube will promote our video and let lots more people see it. And we want people to see this cool stuff that you're seeing right now.
All these things up here, you know, you can get anywhere. I've seen these other places, but I've never seen an ice cream nachos. And look at the nachos right here. Waffle chips, vanilla ice cream, a drizzle of chocolate, M&Ms, Heath bars, Reese's cups, Cool Whip, sprinkles, and a cherry on top. I tell you what, I can't wait to dive into that. So we are going to order that. We're going to get that. It's going to come out here in a minute. But let's say you don't want that. You want to get something else. They've got banana split, root beer floats. They've got lava cake. You can just get a scoop of ice cream shakes. Kids mud treat, cookie surprise. All that aside, we're getting the ice cream nachos, and I can't wait for them to come to the table. So when we come back, we're going to have ice cream nachos at the table. These are the famous ice cream nachos. I mean, look at all of that. I mean, look, she did not miss one single topping that was on the menu item. I mean, we've got everything on here from, well, first of all, let me tell you guys, we did make a substitution. We thought, it comes with 3 scoops of vanilla ice cream. But I want to tell you guys, my wife's favorite flavor of ice cream
is cookies and cream. She just loves that. So here's what we did. We made 2 of the scoops cookies and cream and 1 scoop vanilla. That's really gonna give us a lot of extra flavor in there. So we got all the toppings on here. We've got M&Ms, we've got Heath toppings, we've got chocolate syrup drizzled twice. We have whipped cream. We have sprinkles and a cherry on top. Nachos, you gotta eat nachos on the chip. And the rule is you need to get a little of everything on the chip. So I'm gonna get a little bit of the ice cream on there. Make sure I get a lot of these toppings. Here we go. A little bit of topping. I gotta get some of that. Oh, gotta get some of the Heat bar on there. Oh, and I've only got 1 ice cream. I've only got 1 kind of ice cream. We're going in here for the cookies and cream too. No, I gotta get both kinds of ice cream on there. And now that is an ice cream nacho. You ready? Mmm. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, that's good. Mmm. Oh, I tell you what, that Heat bar in there is good. That really adds some texture and deep flavor to that. If you don't get Heat bar on your stuff, next time you go in, you get some Heat bar. These nachos are so big, they've got their own gravitational field. So when I want to come to an Italian restaurant, I gotta make sure that I learn how to speak the language. And so, I will now speak the Italian for you. See? E now, I eat mi ice cream nachos. Mamma mia. That's Italian for yes, yes. Sisi, who's the famous guy at the end? It's Nacho Sundays on a boat to Flavor Town. Give us a big thumbs up like. It really does help the YouTube algorithm, and that supports not only our channel, but it also helps us get the word out about local businesses. And you really want to do that, don't you? All right, guys. Until next time, we'll see ya.